Hello, welcome, my name is Axel K, and today we're taking a look at Thief Rogue. Thief Rogue is all about creating a powerful board by taking advantage of the powerful effects of spells and minions from other classes. For your mulligan, you want to go for SI7 Extortion, Blackwater Cutlass, and Wild Paw Null. You can also keep Foxy Fraud, together with a Cold Tooth Jetty, and of course Shadowcrafter Scabs. This deck is very complicated with a ton of interesting interactions, and you have to be pretty good at going with the flow. Maestra of the Masquerade will turn you into another class in the beginning of the game. This means that every rogue card that you draw will reduce the cost of your Wild Paw Null. So you always want to trade your Extortion or Cutlasses on turn 1, which will enable you to play a Null as early as turn 2. The trade will kind of reveal to your opponent that you are a rogue, but don't let it stop you from making the trade. Shadow Step is a powerful tool to generate more spells if you pair it with your One Thief or Vanessa Van Cleef. So remember to always pay close attention to the last card that your opponent has played. You get a very good demonstration of this in game 3 of this video. Prize Plunderer is also a great Shadow Step target for taking out multiple minions. And of course Mr. Smite to push a ton of damage across multiple turns. You also run the Miracle package with the inclusion of Field Contact and Octobot. Field Contact is very powerful to pair with Foxy Fraud, and Swindle to draw up to 4 cards for only 2 mana or less. Secret Passage is great. Try to spend as many cards as you can during the Secret Passage, just to get them out of your deck. Trading your Extortions and Cutlasses are great, since you'll keep the traded cards at the end of your turn. Just remember how many cards you started with. And remember that Shadowcrafter Scabs will send every minion back to their owner's hand. Utilize it to deal with big enemy boards, and as a Shadow Step for your own cards for some extra value. And that's just scratching the surface of Thief Rogue. Trade your cards, drop early nulls, steal from your opponent, create a big board, and finish the game with some burn. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm having a blast with the new expansion and all the new archetypes. I feel like there are so many paths to take, and I'm really excited to see how the meta develops in the next couple of weeks. The support has been amazing lately, and I just wanted to thank you all so much. I'm always having fun making content and talking to you guys. Whether you're a viewer, commenter, lurker, everybody matters. I just wanted to say thank you so much. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. Right, hello and welcome to some Thief Rogue. This guy thinks that we're a Demon Hunter, which is good. Oh, we got the Null. This is so good. What I just want to find here is like, some of these cards are fine, but I just want to find Cutlasses and I want to find Extortion because I want to trade them right away. That would have been the best, right? However, if you don't get the Cutlasses, Demon Hunter is actually probably the best class that you can get because you get to attack on turn 1, which is super good. I could, I guess, coin Swindle, but what's so good about how would that Swindle work? No, what's so good about, like, I don't know, this deck is it's a lot of fun to play. I'm not sure if this even is a Warlock. Okay, I guess we know it now. There we go, we got the Extortion, perfect. So we trade it, and this is going down to 3, right? And next time we draw something, it's going down to 2. So we can drop it super early, and maybe run it into his whatever. And I think it's pretty hard for a Warlock to deal with this right now. We could actually make this trade now, to get this down, and I'm gonna do it. So we get it to 1. So we can trade it, get something reduced, and then we play the Null. Do we ever coin and just Swindle here? Like, coining that Swindle is pretty nice, just to have a full hand for our Octobot. So I'm actually just gonna do it, since we got that good reduction. But yeah, this deck is really, it's kind of hard to play. It looks way easier than it is, because your decisions, when it comes to like Shadow Stepping stuff, which cards you pick when you steal from your opponent, they really matter. And you also have to build a big board in the process. We can Swindle again. Kind of like that. Create more board presence. Draw some more. And now we actually got this, which is really good. So I think we're just gonna step this Fraud to get this Jetty down. And now we have a super big board. Hopefully you can't deal with it yet. This might be Fatigue or it might be Handlock, I'm not sure. And yeah, we could, getting this Octobot down is pretty good on this hand actually, because getting the reduction on these boys is super good, just to play them together, right? This is 10 damage on turn 10, but if we can bump it down to 8, it's even better because we are approaching kind of that halfway mark. Or we just get to punch him a lot in the face. But we don't really know if this is hand yet. But I don't think he runs, what's it called? The one that makes them attack each other. I forgot. But yeah, I'm having a ton of fun with the expansion. I do have to admit that I've been trying things that are very off meta. So my rank has suffered a little bit. But I think I'm going back to kind of what feels established by this point. I mean, we're getting like a Vicious Syndicate meta report on Friday, which is gonna be very interesting because something I really like doing is countering the meta. I like to take whatever counters the most popular deck and run with that. Okay. Obviously, she never misses. Good hand to get a reduction on, especially if we get a good one thief going. So I think I'm just dropping this Octobot. Hopefully you don't have another Shadow Blast. It doesn't feel like it, right? He has to kill off these on his own. Nothing that good. Like Deep Freeze isn't really doing anything, I think. It summons minions for us. I kind of prefer the Deep Freeze over the Grand Finale. Because we're not... this will give us an extra effect of freezing something. Let's say if he gets a big giant down. Or I can freeze something like in between where a Battle Master should be or something. So this can kind of prevent the game from just ending. That's what I feel like, at least. And then we have those water elementals to keep on freezing or just for going phase. But this pickup isn't really super good. But I just hope to get this reduction. Alright. I think I know what's gonna happen here. I think he's gonna tap and then raise dead and kill this. I mean. Because he can do a full board wipe without getting my... without giving me value from the Octobot. It's a very good play from him. He's low though. So we could actually look for a Mr. Smite soon. When does he get a little refund? Oh my god. Whew, if I got in that... Okay, so he has to do some stuff. We could go Edwin here actually. Okay, so it's either Passage or Edwin. Edwin is nice because we can actually, like, we can try to kind of scam him if he can't remove this, but he can with these, right? So I think the way to go is the Secret Passage here. Fraud is good. Plunder is really good. We can get our own Slinger, but we don't want that. Let's get the board down, but 2, 3. Let's trade this first, because I don't think we're gonna be using it, even if one is left. It's very good. Should we just take a Slinger? I don't like that, but I kind of just want to get this out of my hand. So let's do it. I mean, what else can we get from him? Like a giant or something? There is the Slinger. It's not gonna do anything, but it's at least it's like something. So what I'm thinking is I wanna look for lethal about now. So if I can, I wanna smite, I wanna step it. I feel like a full board clear is coming here. Tamsin. Okay, so we're further away than I was hoping for, but having the smite plus the wicked stab can actually just win us the game. Unless he just kills us too quickly. So that's what I'm gonna do about without really thinking about it too much. We poke him for 6, and then we send it back. And then unless he heals next turn, we're gonna have him. Oh, that's super good for us that he overdrew. Then we have exactly 10. So hopefully this works out. But I do have a feeling... that we might see some healing. A feeling for the healing. That's good. Look at that! Go with the flow. Smite, go. Hit him. And then Wicked Stab. Boom, boom. That was really cool. I think a little planning really took us a long way there. Super good. Alright, so to the people who've made it to the second game, I hope you enjoyed that smite in the smite way of ending the game. That was really cool. I have all the legendaries for the new expansion, so if there is some, like, a deck that you want me to see, feel free to request it in the comments. I'm down to play anything, actually. Cutlass is super good. Question is, like, do we keep it without the paw? I think that the answer is yes. I really like this. If I got tempo a paw, especially against a druid, because we might be looking at, of course, a celestial alignment, right? Probably. Because I haven't really seen the other ones. Yeah, by the looks of it, right? It could be Scam Druid, or maybe the Beast Druid that we played here on the channel, which is, like, it's so underrated. I'm still, like, I have a very positive win rate with it, and it's not like I feel like, I don't know. It feels solid and it feels really good. I think people are just kind of underestimating it. So we just want to throw away the Cutlass. We got another one, so. Now question is, do we trade again next turn? Or do we go for the Mask of the Do we go for the Maestra of the Masquerade? I think we might go for Maestra because we just kind of want to get in there before he starts doing a bunch of druid stuff, right? Also, like, what's he called? Edwin on curve might be a thing. Or we could actually try to utilize this passage. I think utilizing this passage while it's free, I think is pretty good. Yeah, this guy knows. He's gonna send a lunar eclipse on it. I'm fine with it. Alright, we might see... So the problem is I want to use the coin. I might do it next turn because I feel like he's gonna ramp next turn. And then he's probably going to alignment me the turn afterwards. So we want to make sure to use our coin and spend as much mana as we can before that. One Thief, super good. Big Boy or One Thief? I think we have to go for the Big Boy here. We could send an Extortion for 3 and then One Thief it, but let's just go for the Jetty. It's something. And, you know, maybe it doesn't have it. I don't know, I've been getting like wonky hands all day. Maybe it's because I narrow my mulligan so much. It might be why. But man, the games where you pop off is so good. Alright. So he didn't ramp, so we're not in a hurry. But I still think we drop the Edwin here. There is no good one drop that we can get. Like, Extortion would be extremely good to pull off this. Swindle. Okay, we can't play it, but at least we got a minion down. These Plunderers are pretty useless now. I think we could play both, I guess. If we draw an Octobot, we could get a good reduction on this. Actually, having a Octobot down for that alignment would be pretty good. Yeah, I'm not... I'm not sure about this. Okay, so we didn't see Guff, so I think we both have kind of scuffed hands a little bit. Okay. I think I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna Price Plunderer here. Or I could Swindle. See, do I ever want a Price Plunderer here? It's good because we'll get bored and I'm gonna use this coin, but I don't wanna shoot something. Like, anything here will die to Lunar. So I kind of just want one in play. No, let's just go for the Swindle here. And I think we're actually... Wow, that's good getting all those Wicked Stabs. We're using the coin about now. And then we're using the Cutlass just to start poking. Now our Extortion can't hit his face, but it is what it is. These have ranked up, which is huge. Like, if he aligns you before turn 5, they're not getting ranked up. I think this is as high as they will go. So I think we just want to spend that mana if we have to. But yeah, I could have kind of drawn more before, but I feel like this is fine. Nourish. Do we get to hit him for a turn? if we do, like, if we don't see a lightning bloom or something, I think we're in pretty good shape. Like, just a couple of hits. And I think we're gonna wicked stab him next turn. So we can smite him when when he aligns. That's about it. Like, he probably drew something good out of that nourish. And actually, if we can get him low enough, then we could probably prevent him from doing the alignment, which would be huge. Like, next turn we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? I think. Speak of the something. We could take the opportunity to passage here. But since it's turn 7 next turn, I just want to go as hard as I can. We could get our own nourish. I'm actually taking that so we can ramp up. So if he aligns us here, we can ramp up to 2 crystals. Or we could draw a bunch. But I'm definitely, actually, if I could, it would be super cool to take that alignment. But I don't think he's gonna do it now. Playing against Druid is so weird. Okay. It's like, you punch him, you punch him, you punch him, nothing happens. It's getting life steal from this. Let's think for a second. How much? We don't have 16. This is turning into a 5, right? 4. We have 2 of these. 1. We're gonna counter spells here. 1. I wanna run it into this. 1. Let's see. Let's do it like this. I think this might not be the best, but I'll have to rewatch this if I had the lethal. Let's go for a secret passage here. I just wanted that play gone. Oh, that's pretty good. I can't do both though. Let's go for fraud and octo. Because it's a druid, I just want this board. It's kind of nice that we actually have the other price plunderer here. And we're still threatening with a lot of damage, which is huge, especially with this smite just chilling in our hand. I think I have to rewatch the other one because I think I was a coward. But hey. We'll take it. Alright, dude. You can't alignment me this turn, and I don't think you would want to. We might see another one. Oh, taking out the plunderer. Pro move. Alright, that was super good. That was a fun game. Just playing against alignment druid. It's a lot of fun. Right, last game was just beating up on a druid. So I think maybe this will be a little more challenging. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 today. I want to keep this cutlass. I want to throw the other things, right? Secret passage. Not gonna get to use it now. One thief. Nah. So, what are we looking to get? See. I mean, stabs is always appreciated against a warlock. Man, I just kind of want him to think that I'm a warlock, but let's go for it. Getting this tap could be absolutely huge. If we don't want to play anything next turn, we could draw to make our Yetis even, or not Yetis, our Gnolls even cheaper. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was talking. Okay. Ticketus. Scary, scary. Having our stuff burned. I think it's kind of like with the alignment druid, right? Kind of want to play your things. Actually, I might put more emphasis on a secret passage here, because using our cards that are not in our hand is pretty good, just to prevent him from burning them. But I just want to tap here. It's pretty good to just start creating a board, but the Warlock hero power is so good. Okay. Should we go on a passage here? with 3 mana. Or we could go Foxy Fraud and Swindle. Kinda like this. I could try to set up for like a field contact, Foxy Fraud Swindle, to draw like 4 cards. But that's in 2 turns. And it feels long. Actually getting that Octobot down is pretty good. But everything is so off curve. I think I'm actually going for the secret passage. If I don't get anything good, I'm just gonna... No, I can't life tap. Ah, good. No. It's gonna be free or for 1. Yeah, free. Look at this. What a huge turn. Let's see what we get first, but I'm not gonna cast this spell now. Let's have fun with it. Let's burgle some mage spells. And look at this, like my positioning is pretty good nowadays. But we might just see a big, kind of a big board clear here, but at least we're trying to develop, and that's important. We tried our best. If I have the opportunity, I definitely want to go field contact together with Foxy Fraud on 5. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. I want that rod before I start drawing. It's absolutely huge. I'm taking that rod. We have to sit out like a turn for it, but I think it's worth it. It's gonna be so good. Like getting this reduced. If we get it once with the Octobot, that's even more crazy. I'm just equipping Rod, I think. Unless I can proc my Octo first, in a way. Some way? No. It's a bit slow, but I'm just gonna do this for the future. And I don't care if this is the best play, it's the coolest play, unless he runs Viper. Then we get really sad. Too bad I didn't get the golden one, like I stole his. That would be cooler. It would have been golden, I think, if I ran the golden Vanessa. Whew, it's a big boy. Alright, we might actually overdraw. Step, do we overdraw? I think so, right? Field contact. Do we just swing? No, let's play this. Do we just swindle? It's gonna draw us 3, so I'll take it. Look at this. We're getting that reduction. Good for me. I just don't want to overdraw, you know? I think we might hit this with a Wicked Stab as well. We draw 1 with this. Yeah, I think this is fine, right? Let's just make sure that we Wicked Stab this first. Then we make the trade. Then we play this. I should have done it first. No, I wouldn't have had the mana, but Devolving Missiles is really nice here. Just generally in this meta, super good. That was a cool rod. And if we keep this, we can do it all again. Okay, I think we're getting the reduction, right? This is 3. Everything will be free. This is a big free hand. I think I'm still going for it though. Oh, this is huge. It's a weird game. We have kind of all our cheap cards reduced though. Alright, here goes nothing. Foxy. Maybe I shouldn't have Foxied first. Yeah, it's better to just play the Jetty for free now. Then we swindle. With so many steps. We could actually just go Rune of the Archmage here. We could also pack it, passage. I think a nice passage here is better. We have to keep in mind, 8 cards, right? We can't draw more than 2. We're not keeping this. Free null, we take it. Wicked Stab, we send it face. And a Cutlass, we take it, we smack him. And we got the Smite in our hand, which is really good with all those Shadow Steps. This is a card that I really wish that we had that reduction on. I mean, if it tick at us, there's nothing to burn. It's powerful stealing that rod. But I don't know, like, it might be an owl TK, of course. But I don't think he's going to fatigue anyways. Destroy all minions, getting rid of my, whatever he's called. Like, I am super tempted. I am super tempted to just go Archmage here, but I'm gonna start swinging with this Smite here. And we step it. And then I think we just play... Actually, I played 2. How many cards did I play? I just played this, right? Step, that's 3. Oh, 4. I can't do the Octobot together with the Plunderer, but we can do it next turn. Kinda screwed up there. Okay. Let's just chill. Because do we have him? Because these are free? Oh, actually, I could have just gone Octobot Extortion here. But I think it's not gonna matter. Did I miss? I don't think I think I might. Did I? Did I miss lethal? If I did, then we're taking it now. I'm not even counting, right? And then we step him. Then we play him. Ah! Could have been the cleanest. Alright, that was a lot of fun. I might have had it earlier, but yeah, look at that. The power of thievery. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Peace.